from the oldest stadium in baseball, Fenway Park. MLB Network is on the air. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the Boston Red Sox. Both Sox look for their 7th straight victory. Next. Yu Darvish will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider. Will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early. If he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts, it's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I think the guy to watch is Matt Kemp. He's working on a 6-game hit streak right now. That's almost a week, so I expect to see his hot hitting continue.
And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And no one will get this one. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Lifted the other way to left center. Springer on the run. He can't get to it. This one's down, and this will rattle off the base of the monster. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, how?
And nobody can get there in time. Base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 home. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run will score as the Mariners get off to a 1-0 lead.
Wow, you rarely see this guy give up more than a hit an inning, and he's already given up 3 here. It's too early to be concerned, but you do have to keep an eye on him moving forward. He's a pro, though, so he's capable of turning things around in a hurry.
And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2. Turner on second. Hoskins is over at first with 1 away. Seager on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now at the plate, Josh Reddick. And the Mariners trying to make this first inning even bigger here. Grounded softly to the right. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Mariners forced to settle for Max Scherzer, a Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. To 2-2 now. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to try and answer right back. Extra bases to start the home first. Long throw to third. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Into the box now, Hernan Perez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. This year against right-handed pitching, Perez carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Soft liner to the right side, but no problem at first, and that's the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, one guy to watch is Nick Markakis. He comes in hitting over 340 on the season. I'll tell you, if you watch him closely, you realize that he's just so consistent with his approach. I'm looking for another one of those consistent performances today.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. The 1-1 now to Markakis. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Ready with the 1-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Kemp has a read on it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Here's George Springer. First shot for him here. 2 hits and 5 trips a night ago. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Here's the 0-2. Runners on his way to third. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Tucker. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Fastball swung on and missed.
0-1 for count.
Tucker playing up the middle in center field in this one, although he is most often considered a left fielder. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let me tell you about Mitch Moreland. We get it. Big, nasty, left-handed swinging first baseman. But if you were to rate the top defenders at that position, you wouldn't necessarily think of Mitch's name at the top. But I'm telling you what, he's exactly that. His buddies love the way he picks them out of the dirt.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Taken, but called a strike. 2 out, nobody on. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peralta's under it, and the inning is over. Stepping up now, Aaron Hicks. Past battles with Scherzer, just a 1-for-12 career line.
Aaron Hicks.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one.
Zero.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Up with it, Maxwell, but no chance to recover. Hicks is on at first after the strikeout. At the plate, Brian Dozier, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And that misses ball one. There he goes. He swings and misses, throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. In the outfield, Josh Reddick, a huge wrestling fan, but what we need to lock in on is the fact that he's got one of the best arms in baseball. Loves throwing guys out at the dish. We'll see if he gets the opportunity today.
Kyle Seager is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And, oh, the offline throw as this takes off down the line in left field. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
That was just great awareness out there on the base pass. He bolts for third the instant the ball skips away, but he keeps his eye behind the plate all the way. And when he sees they're having trouble with it, he rockets home to score. Love that aggressiveness.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down.
Back now at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun. Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First offering on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Lays off 2-2 now. And it's fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's one away. Sliding into the box, David Peralta, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. 1-0 the count. 1-0 pitch on the way. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away. Scherzer gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the base hit here nets him a base runner with 2 away as we check out the league leaders in team batting average here in May. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch outside. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Ready with the 1-1. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reddick has a read on it. And the inning is over. Red Sox leave one. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Digging in now, Rhys Hoskins. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
Number 17, Rhys Hoskins. Fans, it's still only May, but summer will be here before you know it. So there's no better time than the present to make sure you'll be part of the action this summer with a full or partial season ticket plan. Don't miss out. For information, stop by any stadium window and say hello to one of our friendly ticket agents. They'll find the plan to suit your needs.
First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. Comes set with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Matt Kemp. He flew out in his last at-bat. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Matt Kemp goes down for out number 2 in the top half. In there, 0-1.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mariners are down. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off,
Standing in, George Springer. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2.
Nope.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Hit hard to short. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. First delivery to him on the way. Chopper to short. Cedeno charging in on it. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
The batter,
Here's Brian Dozier now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here. This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Scherzer looks in. Here's the 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Up with it, Maxwell. But the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And not what he wanted to do there, is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Dozier stands at second with 2 gone. Line drive, base hit. Dozier ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Here now is Mike Zunino, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Zunino has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Fouled off. Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And another throw over. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
First pitch on its way. First pitch is a cutter looked at 0-1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Popped up. And Zunino will put the squeeze on this one to digging in for his second at-bat. Mitch Moreland comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Mitch Moreland.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
That ball's foul.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And there's one down now. Digging in once again, David Peralta. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And he'll get in there safely. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. And a ball 1-0. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Popped him up. Hoskins has room in foul territory, and that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it. Stepping in, Gustavo Cedeno.
Off to the Mariners.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Now batting,
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 run on 3 hits and 1 error in the ball game for Seattle. Fouled away.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Moreland moving to his right, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping into the box, Justin Turner. A hit in 2 tries so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Heading out towards shallow right. Markakis is going to get there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is digging in to try it again.
Leading
Nick
off
Markakis, 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
Nick.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. So 1-1 is strike two swinging. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Gone! Solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Red Sox move in front. It's 2-1.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Hicks, a runner at second with 1 away. In there, 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And late reactions, and they got him. Scherzer looks in, ready with the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. 4, 5, and 6. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. No balls and a strike to count. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider to count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Now batting, left fielder.
So striding in, Matt Kemp. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 hit to short. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the 2nd out.
Now
striding in, Josh Reddick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
0-1.
Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
There's a good slider down and in at that.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. James Hoyt gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
James.
Digging in, Kyle Seager. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Kemp, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Now a long throw to third. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
In now, Mike Zunino. And this is in the air to straightaway right. We'll see if it's enough to get that runner to third. Reddick is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland. He was a ground out victim last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Fly ball to straightaway left. Kemp giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He'll get it into second. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
The left fielder, number 7.
Stepping in, David Peralta. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Wow, this is a perfect example of a white. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Now batting, Hernan Perez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 offering. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 0-2. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position. Moreland on third. Peralta on at second with 2 down.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Swing and a line drive, but foul.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
And another foul ball.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-a-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Hit toward the right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Strands a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Leading off for the Mariners.
So stepping in, Kyle Tucker. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. This pitch is popped up. Moreland is there for it. 1 out. Striding forward now is the DH, Luis Delgado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Down and away, ball 1. 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, man. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. 1-1 the count now. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. Here's another 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. We'll see Nick Markakis when we come back. Digging in, Nick Markakis, and he's over in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. From the stretch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Catch made out there by Kemp, and there's one gone.
The center fielder.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, George Springer. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Ready with the 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Tucker going back at the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track. At the plate, Gustavo Cedeno. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Gustavo Cedeno.
Matt Barnes comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 32,
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Nope.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Fly ball to straightaway left. Peralta's under it. 1 away.
Now batting, number 6.
In now, Jeff McNeil. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Standing in now, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row.